Test drive time. A little yellow Corvette. This one's from 1977. It's got the 3970010. That's a common 350 under the hood. We're looking at aluminum radiator, electric fans, power steering down here, AC, and then power brakes. Engine's even painted yellow on this one. It's very clean, and the paint job on this one actually looks pretty good. I noticed they took the emblems off the back. But I kind of like it. Real clean slate here. Side pipes, digital dash. All the gauges are actually digital and they work. Throughout this video, I'll be picking out flaws, chips, scratches, rust, dents. Guys, we get cars like this, which are great drivers that are already, you know, kind of modernized. And we get stuff that's projects. We also get show cars. Of course, your show cars and stuff like that are going to be in the $40,000 to $50,000 range. With that being said, this is affordable. Be sure to hit subscribe, share, check maplemotors.com out if you need finance and shipping. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Checking out the interior. Looks like we got an upgraded steering wheel. And the seats are not in bad shape. There's some dry, like, cracks in them, but they're soft. So somebody's conditioned them, but you do just got the old little cracks in them. I haven't seen any rips. The console here obviously has been a little smushed. That's not ripped up. Now up here is looking wonderful. You don't have any vent louvers. You do over here. You do got upgraded gauges all the way through the car. A couple rips on the dash there that I've seen on the speakers. Looking around in the back, it's actually pretty clean. T-top look all right. Let's start her up and shut this. I love the gauges. The tack works. It's also showing that on the mileage. Of course, I can't stand behind it. We had it off, so the engine temperature's coming back down, and it does. It'll average out right at 200, which is perfect. I've actually seen it drop in the 190s sitting here in the parking lot, so that's actually great, especially with the AC running. This car is staying pretty cool. Decent oil pressure there. Let's try our radio. We got something. Radio works. AC, it's on. I mean, we're cranking AC right now and it's blowing out, but you don't have the vent little flaps that go in there. But it's coming out of all of them pretty good. Windows, decent. A little slow. Oh, I guess not. I guess you got to help the windows up and down. Look how fast they went down though. Same with this one. It goes up though. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Your telescoping works. Your tilt works. Your wipers work. Turn signals flashing on the dash. I don't see the right one. Alright. Engine temperature is cycling from 205 to 208 to 210 to 205. We're going to go ahead and roll out because as soon as we start driving, it's going to help push the air through. It's going to come back down, like I said, in the 190s, maybe even 180s as long as we're just cruising. But this car's checking out with the cold air blowing on a 100-degree day. Horn, did you place your bets? I would have said the horn worked. I really would have. Well, let's go ahead and hit the road and see how it runs and drives. Oh yeah, it's time to rock and roll. Anything I see, you'll know about it. Let's take off here. Of course, by the end of the video, we'll be picking out the flaws, chips, scratches, rust, dents. Stick around for that. Let's hit the road. A little bit of slack in your steering there. It's turning there, it's turning there. But as far as going straight, look at her go. Pretty straight. And it does seem like our kickdown's hooked up. That's our passing gear. All of our gauges seem to be working down here. Cold AC riding down the road. A little bouncy though. Back end's kind of bouncing a little bit. Brakes feel pretty good. throttle's responsive. Looking at a good 167 on the engine temperature. Oil pressure is way up there at 50 pounds. And the brakes are nice and smooth. You know what we're gonna do, get them outside shots, light up the undercarriage, and end with picking out the flaws. I'll be right back. This car does not like sitting in the parking lot, going around in circles. We're gonna get out of here. It's starting to get hot. 2:30, but we're gonna run down the road. It should cool off. I don't know how accurate the temp gauge is, but we've been in the parking lot for 30 minutes or so, circling around, and she's getting hot. I mean, it's 100 degrees out here, guys. I had to cut the AC off to cool her down a little bit. Here we go. I'll let you know what happens. Cruising on down the road now. Check my electric fans, make sure both of them are cutting on, because if they ain't cutting on, well, that's the reason. I just started watching the temp, seeing it kind of creeping up slowly, and it took a while to get there, but that's my job, to point out this kind of stuff to you, to let you know what's going on with these rides. But it is creeping down, so it is cooling off. I'm going to check the electric fans, make sure that they are kicking on. If they're not, we'll have that fixed. Because I know there's 2 of them on this ride. Check that because the engine temperature is trying to stay around 220, 230 the whole time. You don't want it any hotter than that at all. So we're gonna pull in here, we'll check it out. Picking out the flaws is coming up next, and we'll let you know what's going on. I'll be right back. And that's precisely what's happening. We have one fan that's working, one fan that's not. We will be looking into that, and that should solve the issue. If one fan's not kicking on, it's kind of blocking up one side of the radiator when it's not pushing air. It's more like a, you know, half a wall basically blocking it with the fan not moving. So yeah, we get both the fans working. It should cool off just fine. Otherwise, I think she checked out. Let's skip on over to picking out the flaws, see what else we can find. Let's walk this ride. Chips, scratches, rust dents, starting in the front. Got a big old scuff up here. That should buff out, honestly. Paint's looking pretty clean. The light's got some touch-up marks here. And down this way. A little scuff in the paint should come off. Tires look great. Wheel's not bad, a little polish will help, make them even more like chrome. Side pipe's looking aggressive and mean. Those covers actually help. If you take them covers off, you'll burn your leg. I've done it a bunch in the past. Some chips right there. See a few more chips coming around. Cracks in your marker light. Scuffs in the back corner here. Coming back your midsection. Back over the top of the fender. Edges of the mirror here have lost some paint. Scratch on your front windshield. It runs across there from the windshield wiper. It might buff out. Cracking your speaker on the inside of the dash there. What about the back here? They did delete the emblems, which I kind of like. Looks pretty good. Usually it goes straight across here. It says Corvette. I think you know it's a Corvette. A little scuff. That should come out with a buffer. Scratches? No, that won't. A little dirty in the middle there. I think that'll clean up. Same with the edge of that wing. Chips on the edge, on that lower portion there. This is a beautiful car, guys. A few imperfections, but nothing that really stands out as bad, especially for the year. scuff there. Chips on the windshield. Now guys, let's go ahead and check out that interior. As we can tell, the paint's in good shape. Door panel on this one actually looks good. It's not in bad shape at all. A little thin on the paint and the jams there. Bottom of the door. Light scratches on some of your trim. See some cracks in the seat there. At least it's not ripped up. Might be able to clean some of this stuff up, but it's still going to have them cracks. Some detail shops that are pretty good. Like cracks on the lens there. Little rip in the pocket in front. Cracks on top of the dash. Starts up good. Just blowing cold air the whole time. I love it. Looks like we do got the electronic headlights instead of those vacuum lines, which always mess up. Now on these old Corvettes, this hinge here gets stuck out. Push it in, that's your hood release. And then when we shut it, I always shut it from the middle. At least that's what I do. And boom! A couple little chips that are there, they've been touched up. And we've made it around. Hey, don't forget, 100 detailed pictures, that's available at maplemotors.com. We do have financing and shipping also available on that website, along with merchandise and pretty much anything you need. If you have any more questions, just call me, 615-822-4444, and I will see you in the next video.